Hello everyone, my name is Jannata Andara and today I would like to present my midterm project for subject English Morphology, and the topic is a morphological analysis of Japanese ngoko. This project analyzes how words in Japanese, especially in ngoko level, are formed and how their meanings are constructed through the morphological process such as the affixation, reduction, and sometimes compounding. So, Japanese is one of the main regional languages spoken in Indonesia, mainly on the island of Java. The Japanese language has a three-speech level: Ngoko, Madhya, and Krama. Ngoko is the informal or low level of speech. It is used among the close friends, peers, or family members, showing closeness rather than the social distance. The purpose of this project is to explore how Japanese ngoko form words, what kind of the morphs it used, and what the morphological process appear in the data. By doing this, this analysis helps us to understand both the structure and productivity of Japanese morphology and how it compares with English morphology. And today I will like to analyze 25 Japanese ngoko words. The words were chosen because they present different word classes such as a verb, noun, and adverb and particles. They also show several morphological processes like affixation and reduplication. Some examples like ngombe, which means to drink, verb to the prefix ng plus the root ombe. Dolanan, meaning toy or plaything, from dolan plus the suffix an. And mengane, meaning the fruit or his food, from the mangan plus the suffix h. And then the Japanese words are built by the two types of morphemes, free morphemes and the bound morphemes. The free morphemes can stand alone and have a meaning by themselves, such as a mangan or eat, turu or sleep, and dolan is a play, oma is house, and ora is a nut. They can function independently in a sentence. For example, aku turu means I sleep. And the second one is the bound morphemes. On the other hand, cannot stand alone. They must attach to a root word. In Japanese, most bound morphemes appear as prefix and suffix. Common prefix includes an, and an, which usually marks verb or show active voice. Suffix such as h and an often mark definites or turns a verb into noun. Alright, to understanding the structure more clearly, I broke down several Japanese words into their morpheme components. For example, ngombe is prefix ng plus root ombe. Dolanan, root dolan plus suffix an. Bocah-bocah is reduplication of bocah, meaning children. Mangane, root mangan, the suffix ani, showing possession or definiteness. This example show how affixation reduplication works to build the new forms and meanings. And for the inflectional morphology in Japanese, modified word to express grammatical meaning without changing their word class. For instance, bocah become for example, like bocah become bocah-bocah to show plurality. Mangan become mangane to show possession or definite. And tuku becomes tukune, meaning the purchase. This example show how suffix and reduplication can mark number, possession, and definite. And the two main morphological process found in the analysis is affixation and reduplication. Affixation is a very productive process. It can be derivational, forming a new word, or inflectional, marking a grammatical function. Examples include ngombe from ombe, to drink, dolanan from dolan, play game, and ngoma from oma, host, become stay at home. Reduplication is also very common. In Japanese, it used to express plurality, repetition, or continuity. For example, bocah-bocah means children, and melaku-melaku means walking around, and turu-turu means napping here and there. And when the comparing Japanese with the English, both a language use a morphological process, but in a different way. In Japanese, affixation and reduplication are very common and carry both a grammatical and meaning of function. For example, ngombe show a verb formation, while the bocah-bocah marks a plurality. In English, affixation also exists, like a teacher from a teach plus er, or happiness from happy plus ness. But reduplication is a rare and usually only found in the expressive forms like a trick, tack, or zigzag. Overall, Japanese is more morphological, rich and flexible, while English is more fixed and analytical, analytical, depending more on word order. Alright, during this project, I have some challenge. The first one is the identify morpheme boundaries, since the affixes change from the depending on the best word. It was also hard to decide whether some endings were derivational or inflectional because their meaning shifts subtlety. Another issue was the compounding did not appear in the 25 word list, which limits with the data. Finally, dialect differences and multiple meanings in reduplication made classification more complex. Even with this challenge, the analysis helped me to understanding how Japanese morphology functional in real use. To conclusion this video, Japanese Ngokor has a rich and flexible morphological system that mainly use affixation and reduplication. Affixation helps form new word and mark grammatical relationship, while the reduplication show plurality or repeat action. Compared with the English, Japanese express more meaning through internal word change, while English is a release on the syntax and word order. This study also shows how Japanese morphology reflects the creativity and expressive of its speaker. Even it's a small data, the finding reveal how meaning in Japanese is a built through morphological structure. So that's all from me, and thank you for my. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.